So here's the first hookup of the day. It's a pretty small one. I've had several of them hit my lure, but they weren't getting hooked up. I have a pretty big trailer on there, and I think that those smaller fish were having a tough time getting hooked up on there because of the size of that trailer. As you can see, I bought new gloves. I was getting tired of getting past them, so hopefully this will be a good solution. Got one on each hand. Water temperature is dropping. It's down to 60 degrees here. Oh, he missed it. Yeah, I think these are just small little bass that are going after this lure. It's actually a little bit too big for these bass to get. And I really don't mind that because I don't really get too excited about catching 11, 12-inch bass. There's a good one though. It's a northern. Shoot. It's a small northern. Hopefully it doesn't wreck the lure. This is different buzzbait than what I have been using. Like I was saying, this is a Strike King buzzbait, and it has a pretty good size hook, pretty good size spinner. Keeps it right up on top of the water really well. And like I was saying, also that trailer is pretty big. That trailer came with this lure already attached to it, so hopefully that'll prevent the small bass from getting hooked up. I don't know if it's a bass or a northern. I think it's a northern. Yeah, it's a northern. You took this thing in 1.5 feet of water, right off the lily pads. Thick fish. That's a pretty good sized northern. I think I'll take a picture. Well, there's another little one. This is what I was hoping to prevent with this big lure. Trying to not get these little ones hooked up. Just saw a bunch of little bayfish jump over here on the side of the boat. I think a bass is probably chasing them around. So I'm seeing bait fish getting chased around out here. They're making a commotion on the surface. Something's chasing them around. I'm thinking it's probably bass. Could be northerns. So I'm just gonna fan cast this area. These bass, I was out here chasing these bait fish around. It's average sized bass, nothing to get excited about. I think this is a northern. Yeah, it's a northern. That's a good thing about these spinner baits. Not only are they almost weedless, but they're really easy to get unhooked also. Hooked up with one that was out here chasing around these schools of bait fish. It's not a very impressive one though. Just about like the other one that I caught out here. About the same size. Average size. Oh yeah, that's a good bass. There's a good bass right there. Man. I hope I got that jump on camera. Still out here casting around in this open water at these bait fish. And I found a big one finally. Good thing I kept the tension on him. He wasn't hooked very well. Yeah, it's a 17 and a half. That's what I'm looking for right there. Yeah, hopefully even bigger ones than that. Casting a bait fish, you never know what you're gonna get. You might get a small one, you might get a big one, you might get a northern. I guess that's really true almost anywhere, regardless of where you're casting. You never know. Casting that bait fish, and I got a bass on now. Not a very big one though. I changed spinner baits. I put on a willow blade. It's about my third cast with that willow blade. It sends out a bigger vibration in the water than the Colorado blade does. I am still seeing just tons of bait fish out here. Making breaking the surface out here. Doesn't feel like a very big one. And it's not. Got this one on the willow blade again. This time I was casting up in the lily pads though. Not really in the lily pads. Actually, that one hit quite a ways out from it. It's about 3 feet deep right through here with a bunch of sand grass out here. But there are lily pads close by. There's lily pads over there are probably in about 2.5 to 2 feet deep.